Okay. Hello. Today I'm going to talk to you about having emotional authority according to the human design system. Now, 50% of people are emotionally defined, so 50% of people have their authority is emotional. What that means is that it's very important to wait until you are emotionally clear before making any big decision. Now, what that looks like is recognizing when you are in an emotional high and you're feeling super excited and you want to say yes to everything and everything looks amazing, and recognizing the temptation to jump from an impulse to say yes because it feels like the perfect thing. It feels like the universe is speaking to you. It feels like something you need to do. And being willing to be patient, being willing to recognize that you want to make a decision out of excitement, and waiting until you go back down, waiting until you go through the low wave where you might feel hopeless, you might feel like nothing will work, you might feel like I don't want to do anything. Go through the down and then back up. And then things should become clear to you. And it's like really important to recognize that if you're still feeling anxious around any decision, then don't make it. There's no reason you have to. Who's telling you have to? Your own mind. Ask for more time if it's something that has a deadline. Be willing to not make a decision out of anxiety. Be willing to wait until you feel comfortable in your own body about the decision. And it could still be something that this fear around doing could be something that it's taking you out of your comfort zone, but you should feel at ease in your body about the decision itself. So recognizing that. So I've been really learning just like how much fear I have around waiting for this clarity, and how much even just throughout the day, temptation and impulses, I want to just do something because I'm feeling uncomfortable. So I think I should do that just to try to alleviate the discomfort, and recognizing that, attuning ourselves to this wave and to waiting for that just space of clarity, really it takes us into a different time stream. It takes us into a place where we realize that there's no rush for things to happen, that everything that we need will happen in time, and that the best way to actually get those things is to just really slow down and to really trust in the process, your own emotional process, and to recognize that doing this will actually shift your perception of life, and that you'll see things kind of work themselves out that you thought you had to like jump on or figure out. You'll just kind of see it in a different light, or it won't matter anymore. It'll just like drop off. The things that are really for you will still be there. Um, and just recognizing that it's all it's all working itself out. And you don't have to see that right now to see that the mind isn't in charge of any of it. The mind isn't in charge of feeling good or feeling bad. That it has no influence over the wave, and it's very easy to feel like it does. Like so much of this new age coaching based on mindset work, based on, oh, you have to think good feeling thoughts in order to feel good, and because you feel bad is because you're thinking negatively. And it really actually muddies up your own waters. And then you can't even see where you are on the wave, and you can't recognize that you're making decisions out of excitement or despair. And when you start to see yourself in that wave and you start to only act, if you're a manifestor, of a spa, if you're a generator, only to during those moments of clarity, then it's like the world reorients itself around you because you're aligning your spirit and your body, you're aligning yourself into the flow and the flow of life. And to recognize what it may seem like something from the outside is coming towards you that's shifting a wave and making you feel good and making you feel bad, but it's actually really a reflection of your own internal emotional experience. But the patience is really the hardest part of it. Like, I remember as a kid, I used to jokingly say that patience is a virtue that I don't have. I love to jump into things. I love to be impulsive. I used to think that was a sign that I was spiritually evolved, was being willing to jump without thinking. And sometimes it was a good jump. Mostly, it probably would have served me better to wait and to recognize if that was correct for me or not, because that was worth jumping into or not. So, yeah, just it's a really amazing practice that you can really practice seeing when you want to act out of impulse, impatience, excitement, hopelessness, pessimism, optimism, and see that and resist and discipline yourself to wait. And it's not about depriving yourself of the good things in life. It's waiting to feel if that is something that is correct for you, for your own body, for your own spirit, and not something that your mind wants, not something that you think you want because you've been conditioned by others or by the culture or your environment. And yeah, and it'll save you from making bad investments. I mean, especially if you also have an open ego center. And if you don't know what your chart looks like, just go to mybodygraph.com and it will show you the basics. Or you can comment under and ask for more information. But if you have an open ego, it can be hard for you to recognize the inherent material worth of things, and you can make incorrect money decisions. And so it's especially important if you're an emotional authority to wait until you're emotionally clear about a decision, especially an investment, to know that you're investing your money wisely and to know that it's something that will benefit your whole being, not just your mind, not just what you think you want or you think you need. Okay. I think that's it on the emotional authority video. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I hope you enjoyed this and got something out of it.